Your name?
My name is Colin.
Colin from?
I'm from the Hazley Academy in Milton Keynes.
How far from here to?
I would say, my journey today is taking me somewhere in the region of 2 hours to get here, but Milton Keynes is kind of halfway between Oxford and Cambridge, and then sort of about 60 miles north of London.
So what's you doing there exactly?
We're a secondary education establishment, and my role there is as e-learning manager.
Oh, you're the e-learning manager. So what everybody expecting e-learning means the server network with video lecture they're expecting. For the missing part is every e-learning platform doesn't have enough video there. The making video for teacher is quite difficult. So right now what you are doing is we have a video mixing from notebook like this way. All the screen, the notebook coming there. It's like they have virtual classroom there. So we are really trying to make a virtual classroom for the smart media, because all the smart media, they have a one screen only, no two screen, which means we have to bring whatever you want to show. For example, if you want to show bigger PowerPoint, you have to bring bigger PowerPoint. If you do more, you can do there. And also you can do full screen for PowerPoint only, something like that. But sometimes you need to show yourself bigger. So when teacher talking about the students, the teacher has to be big, like this way. So we have all the tools for teacher to create, but one of the most important thing is making nice studio before they record. As you know, the studio construction is quite expensive. So what we providing here is we make a beautiful studio in a moment. For example, I can change the background. This is a wall. We can select a different wall like this way. Then immediately wall is changing. And also,
Are these things that you can customize and make yourself?
exactly, every background. For example, now we have a background with animation, but you can put the picture like this way. The immediate picture coming out. You can bring your picture, your video from mountain, ski, whatever you can put there. Then immediately you have a studio. And also I will just remove the titling because this is hiding too much screen here. And then we have a floor, and you can make a floor change easily. Like let's say floor with a wooden floor. Then this wooden floor coming live, and you can make a reflection control like a professional people doing. So every tools here is very easy operated. You can make a different decoration like that way, or this kind of decoration there, and then you can change this decoration by yourself, any size. So that way any teacher make a infinite different studio by themselves immediately. After that they move the camera, because every studio has normally multiple camera. This is a one camera. If you want to have a different angle, you just go click here, setting camera in different position like you do have a real camera. Okay, that way you can save a camera. Just using one camera, you can make many studio there. And all the input here. If you have a document camera, you just bring document camera to show to the students. If you have a student to make a question, you can bring these students there to have his face there. So all the control from the mouse. The third innovation we have is every operation without any production director. We just teach them how to use the mouse. Then they have a very beautiful screen coming out in real time.
Is that all controlled? Is that all controlled just simply by the clicks on the mouse? Okay.
For example, pressing right button make a right side of camera, and rotating this field make a zooming in, zooming out.
Okay.
Pressing left side, it goes to left side. And pressing field left and right. This is our pattern. How
Okay.
we managing without any complicated switch of buttons. That's the only way to make a real-time presentation from one person. And another advantage we have is Skype. You just learn Skype in this screen, and then all the Skype image coming out here, and then you see the other person here, and the other person see this video exactly as you are watching here. That way they can really make a distance presentation. We really hope to have a distance presentation from my place to your place, just connecting Skype to me. Then you just use a notebook, make a project screen, and then everybody watching this output there, while I'm watching what you are doing from there, from your notebook cameras. Yeah.
As a side shoot, do you go to the Broadcast Video Expo?
Yes.
Yeah.
When?
In about 3 weeks' time, 28th of Feb.
Actually, we are going IBC, this kind of place, but I will check what it's the same place here, Excel, right?
Yeah, in about 3 weeks' time. I think it's the 26th to the 28th of February.
Yeah,
it's just as a production tool. It's quite an interesting production tool.
We have a broadcast version which has SDI input, SDI output, but this is HDMI version to make a very low cost. We have two other model which is very simple, not 12 button, but 4 button only, because like this one or this one or this one or this one. This 4 button, just rotating only, and very easy and but very powerful.
What's the entry level cost for the
That's a £5,000, including all the lighting, cameras.
That's the 4 button.
4 button. 9 button is a £7,000.
Okay.
And this is
And it comes with
everything.
With the
Lighting.
strip lighting.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to pay big lightings and construct painting is too much. So we just make this one in real time. 30 minutes later you have a studio. You can do same recording as I'm doing here. And all the background, many different examples comes together. So you can immediately use this studio. For example, I can show you how you quickly change the studio. For example, we have a wall, just go wall, we have a database, huge amount of data. Then you can select something like this one. And then you can adjust this video, then you have this one. And background picture, you can bring any picture to make your own studio picture like this way. Then you have a background like that way. So everything configurable and customizable. You don't need any professional people except your picture and cameras. That's enough for you to create your studio immediately. Because we are providing many examples of the video. So this is enough for you to create by yourself.
Are they just standard JPEGs?
Oh, no, this is JPEG, Flash, Windows Media, whatever you can put there. So that way they can go like this kind of things they can put in the background. And then you can put the wall with something like this way. Then you have a slider to mix with a transparency. Then you have a very beautiful screen there. And to match the floor, you just select any example, or you can bring your own to make this kind of color matching. And then also transparency control, then make a very beautiful with different looks with, let's say, the decoration with this kind of thing. Then you have a very different looks studio immediately. And then all the camera angle, if you want to make a more camera from here, you just go click and make a camera, and then you just bring this camera in the left side, or you can make a rotation there. It's like a real camera movement. We do all supporting from this one. Then you have this way. And then if you go here, if you want to make a more zooming, simply you just make a zooming camera control like this way. Then you have a bigger screen like this. So you have here, but if you want to make this screen, the virtual monitor, smaller, you just size changing like this way and there. And also you can make a rotation like this way easily. So everything is configurable. Everything you can change, then automatically they trace. So any novice people learn this one within 30 minutes. Yeah, this is how we can make a virtual studio.
And each one of those elements, you can make full screen and yeah. And what about the Astons that you've got at the bottom?
Which one?
The captions at the bottom, the Astons.
Yeah, this one you can make anything like this way. We provide tools you can create, or you can use any tools like After Effects, whatever. You can bring this kind of animation by yourself. Then you have a title there. So for titling, it's better to have another assistant to make a title provided in real time. But basically, if you're used to it, you can do everything by yourself. So this is we are designing the system without any editing purpose. This is for live caption. Put this on YouTube.
Okay, if you wanted to record the output for onto some sort of like hard disk recorder, can you do that? So, and what format would it output, or is it just simply streaming?
No, this is the Flash, Windows Media, MPEG-2, whatever you can record here.
Okay.
You can use later. And also
okay, so
you can stream it.
So you could output an MPEG-2 file and then burn that straight to DVD.
Exactly. So any format is possible. And same time you can streaming. Same time you can do Skype. So Skype, you can select camera. We provide the iStudio output. You select iStudio output. This one goes to Skype.
Very
Real
good.
time you can make a communication. I can